Hi everyone, Jake here, and today we are going to be setting up the Xbox Series X. It's going to be for the beginners, so if you're new to Xbox consoles, then hopefully you'll get wrapped up to this. Now obviously you're going to be tucking in and getting nice and gently, but obviously you need the biggest man of room, but not me, I'm afraid. So if you're an Xbox user, then if you're new to gaming, then please go ahead and watch this video because that will be super duper duper really appreciated. Let's get started. So obviously you're going to need to be plugging in with these extension ports. You need to plug in the, I can do it, thank you very much, because it's going to be a beginner video. So this one's going to be the power cable, this is going to be a HDMI out. This is if you are using the storage expansion port, so if your 1TB is running out, then you can use that. Two of the USB cable. You also get two USB cable on the front of the console. Let's get started. So first things first, we're going to be plugging in this power cable. You can see it's a figure of fate, and with this one it can go in either way round. So you can hold that for me, please. Thank you. You plug in to the power supply like so, and then the HDMI cable. This one has a ultra high speed in it, and this one it can only go in one way round. So if you can plug it in one way, it will not work. So let's plug it in the correct way and make sure it's in like so. And then I will recommend you use the Ethernet cable, but we're going to be doing it via Wi-Fi, so I'll show you that in just a moment in time. But what we're doing is setting up a console. So yeah, let's go to the television here. Now it doesn't matter which one you plug it into. If your port has HDMI cable on the Xbox, then you might be a struggle a bit depending on the actual look in there. But if you have a look on the TV, I have only couple HDMI cables. So if you have HDMI cables TV connected, then it doesn't matter which port you plug it into. But if you have 4K TV, then it will look a lot better with a better graphics. So go ahead and check your service provider of which one you want. I know, but this TV supports HDMI cables that actually connects to this expansion port here. But I'm going to unplug it from the HDMI 1 to HDMI 2 because this one is going to be plugged into HDMI 1. If the TV does not support 4K, then you're going to struggle. You need to have a TV with 4K ports. So if this is the right port, we're going to plug it in to the TV, and this can go in like so. And then we got to plug in the power supply to give it power. So I'm going to plug it in here like so. Here's plug it. I'm going to move that out of the way. So plug it into the TV, and we're going to turn it on. Pause it there for a moment, press the pause button on the Samsung here. So this controller comes with two Duracell OEM batteries. So I'll go ahead and put my torch so you can shine it into the camera. That's what it looks like. So this is a Duracell OEM batteries. Show you it. There we go. And then you'll see a brand new Xbox controller. And all you need to do is just open the stand. You've got to open the stand, and then you have to stick in the battery. So the gold ping goes on the line of the top. You have to simply put it in like that. And then this one is opposite. So you put it right here. Like that. Right? And then let's put that stand back on. And then you have to switch source. So on this TV, my one's a Sony TV, it's actually down as source. Well, this one's actually called input, it's actually called source, but this one's source, and if you want to press source, it will scroll through to every different menu. And I want to actually go to HDMI 1 because that's the actual port what we're plugged into. If your TV has 2, 3, 4, then that's okay. Right, let's press enter or OK. And now, before I turn the Xbox Series X off on for the first time, I need to actually change it. So let me go to home on the Sony TV. And then I need to go to settings. And then I need to go down to where it says Excel inputs. And I need to go ahead and change my custom TV key. And I want to change it from the Xbox One S to Xbox Series X. Because these are the ports what I'm going to put. So I'm going to pause it there for a moment. Alright, so now I've changed my source to Xbox SX because that will be Xbox Series X, and press OK and enter. Right, I don't need the... But now we've got to turn on the Xbox. So yes, you can do it via controller, or you have the Xbox button on here, which you could actually turn it on. So I'm just going to turn it on right now. You can see the light. You'll have a brand new startup to the console. So that's what the new style is going to look like. Now, you have a couple of you can choose which one you want to choose. So, if you want to set it up by a cable, the one which comes with it, then you can use that because you can do it via the Xbox app on your phone. But we're going to be doing it as a console instead because the console's going to be doing it. But there's the Xbox controller, which you're going to need it to connect up. And I'll show you the other Xbox in a moment, show you how to connect up your other Xbox One consoles as well. So I'm still waiting for the console to load up. It is very fast, but will it go fast for the next time? We'll wait and see how it loads. Right, so you can do it via the Xbox app. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to skip it because we are going to be doing it with the setup process without the Xbox app. Because I do have the Xbox app on my phone, which is fast, but I want to do it by the Xbox One. The controller thing. I'm doing it via console only. So all you need to do is just press the Xbox button. If you want to sync it, then that's fine. Then you can go through and do Google Play or Apple App Store, but you can do that. So we'll just do the console for now. So it's asking me to press the menu button, and it's asking me what language I am. I'm English, and it's going to ask me what variety of English. I'm from the United Kingdom. And press A, and now it's checking your connection. So you can either use a wired connection or use a Wi-Fi connection. So obviously it's your choice. So you can pick any of that, doesn't matter, any difference whatsoever. So you can press X to refurbished or use it. So you have to use your own key. So I'm going to wait for a moment. I'm going to do it off camera. And obviously you need to look at your local wireless SSID. So if you have, for example, Virgin or Sky, you have to enter your own password. But I'll recommend you use Ethernet cable because that's obviously going to be faster. So I'm just going to get it up now, but I'm going to be doing this off camera. Right, okay, I'm successfully connected to the internet now. So let's press A. Where do I live? United Kingdom. It's time to update. It's time to update. Okay, it's time to update. Good things have been changed. It may take a while, but it's going to be here the day of the update. The size of the update is about 775 megabytes. So it's going to ask me to download stuff. So let me press A, because all you need to do is you're going to need an update of your console. Now it may take a while, but we're going to be doing this off camera so that I can have some storage.